Hey there. So today I'm going shopping for sunscreen and I thought I would bring you along with me while I do it. First, before I get started, I thought I would talk a little bit about what my criteria for a good sunscreen is. So first, I'm looking for sunscreen that is mineral based, so something that has either zinc oxide or titanium dioxide in it. I prefer zinc oxide because zinc is something that is used by our bodies normally. And if there is any absorption, then I'm not going to worry about it. Titanium dioxide, there's been some studies showing that it is unsafe for internal use. In fact, it's banned in food items in Europe. So I would prefer zinc oxide over titanium dioxide. Next, I'm going to be looking for something that's not an aerosol or a spray, because any aerosol or spray, you're going to have inhalation concerns, and even zinc oxide, you don't want to be breathing in. Next, I'm looking for a sunscreen that has relatively few ingredients in it. I don't want an ingredients list 20 miles long with a gazillion things I can't pronounce. I want it to be relatively simple, should have maybe like 4 to 6 ingredients tops, and I should be able to understand everything that's in it. Next, I'm looking for a sunscreen that does not have any oils that are high in linoleic acid. So linoleic acid is a polyunsaturated fatty acid, and it's got these 2 double bonds in it, which make it a relatively unstable molecule. It's been linked to a bunch of different health issues. It breaks down easily, and it breaks down into components that are significantly troublesome for human health. Studies suggest that people who have higher levels of linoleic acid in their skin also tend to have higher inflammatory markers. So this is not something I want to be putting on my skin. And so I'm looking for sunscreens that do not have oils high in linoleic acid. So if you're curious about some of the problems with chemical sunscreens, I'm going to refer you to this chart here, which is from the Environmental Working Group page, which is a pretty good resource. This chart here is pretty nice. It gives you sort of the chemicals that are commonly used in sunscreens and the health problems that can be associated with them. So if we look down here, zinc oxide is generally regarded as safe. So is titanium dioxide. They don't think it penetrates the skin. No hormone disruption, but there are inhalation concerns for both of these things. So like I said, we don't want any sunscreen that's a spray or an aerosol, okay? And we're going to avoid all the things that have these guys in them because they're not good for you. So ThinkSport, here's one. Let's look at their kids' sunscreen. So what do we have here? We have zinc oxide, that's good. Glycerin, we've got kind of a lot of things here. The main one that I don't like here is sunflower seed oil. Sunflower seed oil has linoleic acid percentages from about 45 to 75%. So this guy right here is going to have a fair bit of linoleic acid. Jojoba seed oil, depends what sources you're looking at, but we'll have about 5 to 35% linoleic acid. Olive oil can have up to 20%. Usually that's more around the 10%. Raspberry seed oil has about 50% linoleic acid. So we got A, a bunch of ingredients here, and B, a number of ingredients that have high linoleic acid in it. So let's look at another one. All right, so let's look at these guys. We got a baby skin mineral sun lotion. I always look at the kids and the baby stuff because that is more likely to be clean than other things. Let's see, what do we got? We got sunflower seed oil. Again, high linoleic acid oil. I do not want that on my skin. Also, we got safflower seed oil, also high linoleic acid. And we got a pretty long ingredients list also here. So I'm going to say, Let's look at another one. All right, so let's look at our Whole Foods selection here. We got the 365 mineral sunscreen. Okay, so we're going to discard the spray. Like I said, we don't want any sprays. Let's look at the lotion here. Okay, oh, look, we have our friend, the sunflower seed oil again. I don't want that. Beeswax, great. Jojoba seed, yeah, questionable. Coconut oil, great. I will give these guys their due. Their ingredients list is pretty limited here, which I like. I like being able to see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 ingredients, but again, one of the top 3 is sunflower seed oil. So that one's next. Let's look at raw elements. Check the baby and kids one again. What do we got here? Okay. Oh, zinc oxide. That's good. Oh, look, sunflower seed oil. Again. Coconut oil I'm okay with. They're pretty limited on their ingredients too. But again, sunflower oil is one of their top ingredients, which is not so great. Sunly. Okay. These guys are EWG certified, so they must be good, right? Let's see. Let's go with the unscented kids. We got grapeseed oil here. Grapeseed oil, look at my notes, is about 70% linoleic acid. So not such a fan there. Oh, we got sunflower seed oil again. The sunflower seed oil seems to be the one that most people are adding in here, and I'm not such a fan. This one is a pretty popular sunscreen, I feel like. Let's look at just this one here. So mineral sunscreen. Oh, look, sunflower seed oil. Now, these guys have limited ingredients, 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients, so I like that about them. But again, sunflower seed oil is one of their top 3 again. Let's look at one other thing. So here is a mineral stick. So this would be like a face stick thing. Let's look at this. We have zinc oxide, great. Olive oil, like I said, not awesome, but not terrible. Beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter. Okay, so guys, out of all of the sunscreens that I just looked at, I found one that I might possibly buy, and it's this one because it has olive oil. It doesn't have any sunflower seed oil in it. But like I said, olive oil is like a little bit questionable because depending on what kind you have and where it's from, you can have anywhere from like a 10 to a 20% linoleic acid percentage in your olive oil. So not great. So do you know what my dream sunscreen would be? My dream sunscreen would be zinc oxide with beef tallow, which has a percentage of linoleic between 1 and 3%. And coconut oil, which has about a 2% linoleic acid content. So both beef tallow and coconut oil are very, very low in linoleic acid. And maybe some beeswax thrown in there and zinc oxide, a safe ingredient, again, not in a spray. So as you can see, a good sunscreen is hard to find, which is why we decided to make our own dream sunscreen with ingredients that are safe, that are low in linoleic acid. So the sunscreen that we make is very simple and it is very safe. It contains local beef tallow, it contains coconut oil, it contains beeswax, and it contains non-nano zinc oxide. So that's pretty straight up. There are no oils that are high in linoleic acid on here, and there are no unsafe chemical ingredients in this sunscreen. It is very safe. So if I were going shopping for sunscreen, this is the sunscreen I would buy. So check it out at ancestralevolution.net. If I had to pick a sunscreen that's on the EWG website, it would probably be this Badger Mineral Sunscreen Stick. So there you have it. That is what I think about most of the better mineral-based sunscreens on the market. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think I missed an awesome sunscreen, please drop it down in the comments and let me know what you think. If you are also on a search for an awesome sunscreen, please check out our sunscreen at ancestralevolution.net.